Hello guys, I'm Martin Unix and welcome again guys to another beautiful day. Guys, today we are going to do temporary dreadlocks. Remember I showed you guys on how to come up with this kind of locks on my previous tutorial. Guys, today we are going to attach such lock strands to natural hair. So welcome guys, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, like my work, comment and share to your friends. This is the state of my natural hair. Is too much kinky, and to begin with guys, remember that we need to adopt ways of protecting the hair. Since the hair is going to be attached inside the temporary locks for quite a longer time, we need to pump in moisture guys by use of this leave-in treatment. Guys, I will have to pump more moisture into the hair. I had done the hair wash before the treatment application, so let's massage the treatment right away so that it can spread evenly. So you can have a look guys on how my treatment is forming lather. So let's dry the hair a little bit as we begin the parting. Alright, let's kick off guys. So we are going to begin by parting the hair, so let's do that all together guys. And just to tip you guys, while parting the hair, make sure you come up with some portions that can well suit the kind of lock extensions that your client is gonna wear. Apply some oil. So let's quickly do the parting guys. Just pick portions. So after picking your portion guys, you need to interlock it. So let's do so. I'm gonna do a 3-point turn. The first, the second one, and the third one, that way. Then you can repeat the procedure if need be. So I'm gonna leave it at that point. Let's pick the next portion, subdivide it, apply some little oil and the parted areas and the neck area as well. Spread some to the lock, to the hair extension that is. Then I'm gonna twist it a little bit and do some interlocks at the bottom, that way, that way. So you can leave it at that point. Now we are approaching the fringing area and I've already parted the remaining portion. Let's apply some oil guys, that way. Now this is our final portion. I'm gonna take you through the parting process. Alright guys, just to give a few tips about the styling. There are so many factors to put into consideration. Guys, I've just begun by parting, and just to reiterate on what I just did as I began, guys, I began by doing shampooing and then thereafter I did the treatment just to pump in enough moisture to the hair, since the hair is gonna be locked in this strand for quite a longer time. And we don't want our hair to become dehydrated. Alright guys, there are some factors to put into consideration as you begin your styling. One being that considering we have this size of lock extension, you can have a look. This is a bigger size. This is not small, but it's not so much large. Guys, you need to come up with portions which can well rhyme with this kind of lock extension. So you need to put into consideration the hair density, volume and texture as well. There are hair textures that you can't afford to extend using these kind of lock extensions, because with the time the hair might get damaged due to the weight of the lock extensions. So when the hair is voluminous and it has high density and more kinky, like on our case, guys, you can use a large lock extensions and your hair will remain healthy. Otherwise, you need to be considerate on the sizing of the portions. You can have a look. These are my portions. Now guys, let's do the parting on the remaining section. Let's do the parting, the remaining section. Thereafter, I'm gonna take you through the extension process. Make sure after sizing your portion, that way, after sizing your portion, guys, make sure now you pick the hair portion and twist it a little bit. And why are we twisting the hair portion in a clockwise manner a little bit, guys? Is to hand grip as we do the interlock at the roots. That way, this will enable you to do the interlock with easiness. That way, after that part, you can leave it at that part, guys. Now I'm going to take you through the extension process. Guys, we are going to fix the artificial extensions. Like on this case, you can have a look, guys. This is what I've done. Once you pick your extension, guys, make sure you separate it into two. That way, upon separating such extension into two, pick one of the sides. That is, pick one of the portions, let it come inside the natural hair. You can have a look, guys. This is our natural hair and this is our extension. Now I'm going to show you a quick way on how to come up with this extension. Guys, remember that I gave a tutorial on how to do this extension. Actually, it's very flexible, even though you might the volume might seem to be large. Guys, this is a logo extension which can be highly manageable. You can revisit my channel for such tutorial. Pick your crochet, identify one of the points and insert your crochet, then put your crochet through and pick your natural hair. Try and twist it a little bit just to hand grip so that you can pick it in totality. That way, then you can just pull it inside the lock extension. That way guys, pull it inside the lock extension and just the remaining portions. Then pick your crochet once more, insert it inside the braid. Now you'll understand that guys, we said this braid is very much flexible, in that you can manage to pull the lock extension through. Just pick your crochet, insert it, pick your extension and pull it through. That way. Then pick one of the sections that you want put through the hair portion, then try and make some circular movements in clockwise manner. Now combine the two sections, then wrap them around. That way. Just wrap them around in a clockwise manner. Insert your crochet pull the extension through. Once you approach the finishing tip, try and do hand clockwise movement just to hand grip to your extension, then do clockwise. Do clockwise just to hand grip to your extension that way, so that your extension doesn't slide off. Then you can trim off the remaining tip. And this is how my extension family looks like from the scalp all the way. Let's do another extension just for the sake of our beginners, guys. Pick your extension, like on my case, separate it into two. Pick one of the portions, and remember this is our hair portion. Insert your crochet hook that way, like on my case. Then pick one of the portions, guys. You can twist it a little bit just to hand grip that way. Pull it inside the hair portion. Now we need to manage this portion, which is our natural hair. So pick your crochet and insert it inside your lock extension that way. Remember, guys, this lock extension is very manageable, it's very soft, it's very flexible. Then twist your natural hair a little bit so that you can pick the portion in totality. Pull it inside the lock extension slowly that way, guys. Then make sure that you relax your lock extension that way. Then pick the remaining tip by picking it through with your crochet that way. Pick it inside that way. Now we have disguised the natural hair inside the lock strand. Pick the portion which you want pulled through the hair portion. Pick it. Pick the other portion. Let it lie along the lock extension. Pick the portion that you want pulled inside the hair portion. Wrap it around, guys, in a clockwise manner that way. Then make sure you pull it inside the lock extension just to affirm it. Wrap it around in a clockwise manner once more, twice. Then pick your crochet, insert it through the lock extension, pull it. Upon reaching this part, combine the two portions, wrap them in a clockwise manner that way, like on my case. Then pick your crochet hook, pull it through that way. Wrap it in a clockwise manner. Pick your crochet hook, pull it through that way. Guys, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my work, comment, and share to your friends that way, guys. Then upon reaching this part, you realize that the hair portion which is remaining is tiny, so we need to do anti-clockwise. Remember, we were going clockwise, so at the ending area we go anti-clockwise. Why? Just to hand grip, as well as hovering resistance, as well as handing grip to our lock extension in a way that our lock extension can't slide off. So let's do anti-clockwise movement that way. Pick your crochet, pull the tip inside the lock extension that way. Then pick the remaining portion, guys, and wrap it in a clockwise manner. Remember, we had gone anti-clockwise, now we will go clockwise that way. Now we have just done the finishing tip can just trim it. And now this becomes our lock extension, guys. You can have a look how smooth it looks from the point of attachment, from the roots all the way to the hand. All right, guys, now all the lock strands are in place except this one, and this one, guys, I've just left out just for our beginners so that we can do it in a slow down fashion. So let's begin, guys. This is the way we said we are supposed to fix this artificial lock. All right, guys, this is the way to go. Separate your lock extension, the tips, that is, into two. Then pull one of the sections through the hair portion, that way, at the base, leaving behind one of the portions. Now, to manage this hair portion, guys, you need to insert your crochet tool, that is your crochet latch, inside the lock extension, that way. Pick your natural hair, twist it, that is, roll it in a certain way, just to manage, that is, just to make sure that you can pick all the hair strands. Pull it inside the lock extension, that way. Then the remaining tip, guys, make sure you repeat the process. Pick the portion once more and pull it inside the lock extension. Make sure all the hair, the natural hair that is covered in totality. Repeat the process half to the end. Now, after reaching that part, now, guys, you realize that we are left out with these two portions here. And how do you manage them? Pick the portion that you want pulled inside the natural hair, pick it, then wrap it in a clockwise manner, just along the strands while working backwards in a clockwise manner. Then insert your crochet tool after wrapping the portion twice, pull it inside the lock section. Then this time round, guys, we are going to pick some additional portion. You can either decide to pick the whole portion which hand remained, but if the portion seems to be larger, you can separate into two. Then the other portion, let it lie along the lock extension. Wrap around your two sections in a clockwise manner twice, then pull such section inside the lock extension. Now, at this point, guys, you need to pick the two portions, the portion which you want laid along the lock extension and the portion that you are wrapping around. Now, wrap both together, that way. Then you'll pick the longest portion at this point, pick it through, leaving behind the shorter one. Combine the two and wrap around. That way, guys, wrap around twice in a clockwise manner. Pick your crochet, insert it through, pick the tip. Guys, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my work, comment positively, guys, and share to your friends. You can as well, guys, join membership. It's a way of supporting the channel. After reaching this part, guys, you realize that the portion is diminishing. So just to hand grip as well as offering some resistance to our lock extension so that the lock extension doesn't slide out, let's do anti-clockwise manner. Remember guys, we were going clockwise. This time round we shall do anti-clockwise. That way, anti-clockwise, pick your crochet, then pull it inside, that is, insert it inside, pick your extension out. The remaining portion guys, don't go anti-clockwise. This time round, interchange and go clockwise manner, then insert your crochet hook. That way, pick the remaining tip and pull it out. Now by doing so guys, you ensure that you have just created something like a stopper at this area, which will offer resistance due to the maybe at times the weight of the log extension, and avoid a possible fallout. So you can trim the remaining tip, trim it, realign your log strands as desired. Alright guys, now we are done. You can have a look. The parting was well done and the portions were rhyming with the size of the log extensions. That way guys, now our hair will be highly protected, because if you subdivide your portions into smaller portions, whereas the hair extension is larger guys, that way the hair extension will hand weight on the small portions, and with the time your hair might break. But on this case, make sure you subdivide your portions as you do the parting into larger portions, which can sustain this kind of volume. So let's go ahead guys and touch a little bit on styling. So we are going to do half up, half down dreadlock style. So let's begin guys. It's just a quick style. So in case you want to know more about how to come up with the bands guys, you can revisit my channel. There are more tutorials on such. So let's do this quickly. So make sure you stay loose guys. I will be picking 2 strands at a go. I'm gonna begin at that area, pick another 2 strands, reinforce the ending tips of the previous strands, that way. Alright guys, this is our final outcome. You can have a look guys. We have done a updo here, of which guys we have just done a bun, and for such kind of buns guys, you can revisit my channel. There are more tutorials on how to come up with this kind of updos. But guys, to manage log extensions which are voluminous, like on our case, try do this half up, half down looks guys. You can design to leave the strands hanging as a loose ponytail, or else you can mold them together just to give your look a touch of style guys. You can go around guys. As you have a look, you can have a look at the front area guys. Our work is extremely wonderful. You can have a look guys, the hairline and the look from behind is truly amazing. Now guys, this is a hairstyle that you can wear while attending all errands guys. This style can suit formal sectors as well as informal sectors, and it's wonderful guys. This is wow. And our primary objective today guys was to show how to attach the lock extensions to the natural hair without interfering with the texture of the hair. That way, guys, as I explained there before, you need to portion your natural hair in a way that the portions can rhyme with the lock, the volume of the lock extensions, as we did. So feel free, guys, to stay locked on my channel for more tutorials to come. Alright, thank you guys for staying locked on my channel. I will be rolling out as many tutorials as possible as time goes by. And guys, consider subscribing to my channel, like my work, comment, and share to your friends. Thank you and stay locked.